What's going on, man? Another day, which means I have more free picks for you. In today's video, the NBA is back. So we have 3 picks in the NBA and 3 picks in the MLB as well. So 6 picks total. All I ask before we jump straight into the picks is number 1, go down, hit that like button. Let's get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe. It's free to do as well, and it makes sure that you don't miss any free pick videos going forward. I get a video out like this every single day, so you're going to want to be here for it. You're going to want to watch it. And now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that I have to show you is the free Discord that you see on the screen. As you can see right here, I give out all my picks every single day for completely free. You don't have to do anything. There's no strings attached. All you have to do to join is go down, hit the first link below, and hit join. That's it. No strings attached. You join up, and you get every single play that I put down every single day. I've been tracking everything since the beginning of 2025, and as you can see right here, we're up over 200 units on the year, which is better than any premium that you're going to find, and this Discord is completely free for now. So I promise you, you're going to want to get in here. You're going to want to start taking advantage of all these free plays. I promise you, it's worth it. I mean, you can see right here in the Post Your Win channel, wins on wins on wins on wins. Not only are you going to get these free picks every single day, but you're also going to get any advice that you want from me. You can ask me any questions, and everyone's always talking in here about different games, different picks, what people think of certain things. So I promise you, you're going to want to get in here. It's completely free. There's literally no risk. There's no reason why you shouldn't be in. Now, that's been said, though, we can get into the picks for this video, and these picks are going to be put in on the Sleeper app for a few different reasons. The main reason being the crazy promos that they continuously offer. If you sign up with Sleeper right now, and you go sign up with my code FBL, all you have to do is go download the app in the App Store, sign up, use my code FBL when you do, and if you do that, you'll get a free 55 when you play 5, and you'll get a free pick where a player just has to score 1 single point like you see on the screen right here. It is a no-brainer. I don't understand why someone would not do this. It's literal free money, and it's a free pick. You're going to make money doing this. Every single person that hasn't been on Sleeper, I tell them to go get on it, take advantage of this. If you are new to sports betting, or you've been sports betting for a long time, you want to make sure that your money is diversified between a lot of different apps, and that's why I tell a lot of people to do this. Go take advantage of promos when you can, and right now Sleeper has the best promo in the game, a free pick and a free $55. So either go click the link down below, you'll see it below the Discord link, or just go to the App Store, download Sleeper, sign up with my code FBL, and take advantage of these promos. But now that that's been said, and now that you've gotten Sleeper, we're going to be putting these NBA picks on Sleeper. And the first pick is going to be Julius Randle to go over 19.5 points. As you can see right here, in his last first things first, I did add his minutes already. He's projected 40 minutes in this game, so I put him between 37 and 43 minutes. And when he plays in that minute range, he is an absolute beast. In his last 5, he's over in 5 of 5, averaging over 26 a game, which is just absolutely ridiculous. In his last 10, he's over in 8 of 10. In his last 20, he's over in 17 of 20. And then on the season, he is over this mark in 11 of 13 games when he plays in this minute range, going over in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row, which is exactly what you want to see. Not to mention, he's also played the Thunder once, I believe, where he played them once in a game where he played 30-plus minutes, and he had 25 points in that game. So, to me, this looks like a really good pick. I think the hit rate is really solid, obviously, especially in this minute range. The matchup is pretty solid as well. I would think that most of the attention is going to be on Anthony Edwards, and if all the attention is on Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle should have some opportunities to score, and that's why I'm taking this pick. 19.5 points, absolutely love it, and that's my first pick of the video. Now, for my second pick, we're going to move over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking that guy, Trevor, to go over total bases at this line of just 1 single base. He needs 1 base in this game, and this pick hits. In his last 5, he's over in 4 or 5, averaging over 2 a game, which is just ridiculous. In his last 10, he's over in 9 of 10, averaging almost 3 a game. And then in his last 20, he is going over this mark at an 80% rate, averaging 1.85 a game. So this guy has been hitting this line super easily, especially in his last 5, 10, and 20, which is really good to see. But then to go on top of that, we have a great matchup as well, because what you're going to see is the Twins here are going to be facing off against the Guardians, and the Guardians are going to be pitching Gavin Williams. Now, Gavin Williams, his record isn't terrible. He's 3-2 on the year, but his ERA is over 4, and his WHIP is 1.64. So both of these numbers right here aren't really good. His win-loss record has gotten covered up a little bit because the Guardians have hit well when he has pitched, and that's why I like this pick so much. He should give Trevor a ton of opportunities to go over this mark, and that's why I chose this as my second pick. Now, for my third pick, we're going to move back over to Sleeper, and we're going to move back over into the NBA, and we're going to be rocking with that guy, Jalen Williams, to go over his assists once again. He is over this mark in 4 of his last 5, averaging over 6 a game, which is exactly what you want to see. He's over in 8 of his last 10, averaging 5.7 a game. And then in his last 20, he is still over this mark in 12 of 20, averaging over 5 a game. So he's still averaging over this mark, and that's exactly what you want to see. But the most important thing about this pick, in my opinion, is ever since the playoffs have started, he has been going over this number a ton, especially recently, and that's what you want to look for in these picks. You want to see what players have been doing in the playoffs and how they've been performing, and then make your picks based off that. And then on top of that, go look at head-to-head, and as you can see right here, he is over this line 4 games in a row against the Timberwolves, which once again is exactly what you want to see. So I think they're going to give him a ton of opportunities to go over this mark, and with him going over, as of late, a ton as well, I think this is a great spot to take him over 4.5 assists. He only needs 5. We took him in a couple of videos ago, and it cashed out for us, and I think the same thing is going to happen with this one today. So go lock it in, over 4.5 assists. I absolutely love it. Now for my fourth pick, we're going to be rocking back over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking Max Muncy to go over his total bases as well, because he has been crushing this line just like Trevor was. As you can see right here, he's over in 4 of his last 5. Once again, just like Trevor, averaging over 2 a game, which is just ridiculous to me. In his last 10, he's over in 8 of 10, averaging 1.9. And then in his last 20, he's averaging 1.55, going over at a 60% rate. And that's exactly what we want. So the hit rate is really good. And then, once again, we have a great matchup here because the Dodgers are going to be playing the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks are going to be pitching a guy that has over a 5 ERA and over a 1 WHIP as well, which is exactly what we want. I know that I've said it a bunch of times, exactly what we want, but all of these things need to happen if I'm going to take a pick. And with all these picks, I make sure that they all line up the correct way. I make sure they have a great hit rate, especially as of late. And I also make sure that there's a great matchup going on. And this pick is another scenario where that is the case. You can see right here, Max Muncy, hit rate is really good like I already showed you, and the matchup is really good as well. So this is another pick that is a no-brainer, especially at minus 135. I like those odds a ton. I would think that this pick would be more minus 170, minus 180. So to get it at minus 135 is great value. So go lock this in. I absolutely love it. And now we can get into my fifth pick of the video, which is going to be back on Sleeper. And real quick, before I give it to you, I do want to remind you once again to go to the App Store, download the Sleeper app, and when you sign up, use my code FBL, because when you do that, you're going to get a free $55 and a free pick. It is a complete no-brainer to me. I don't know why anyone wouldn't take advantage of this. If you haven't signed up with Sleeper, go get the app, or just go click the link down below. You'll see it down there. And sign up with my code FBL and get yourself free money and a free pick. It's going to make your life a lot easier when it comes to sports betting. You need to take advantage of all these promos when you have the opportunity to. So go get Sleeper. I promise you it's worth it. And for my fifth pick of the video, we're going to be back in the NBA. And I told you earlier that I think all the attention is going to be on Anthony Edwards, and that's why I'm taking him to go under his points here at 27.5. He's under this mark in 3 of his last 5, averaging just 26. He's under in 6 of his last 10, still averaging 26. And then he's still under he's under a little bit less in his last 20, going under at a 55% rate. But that's not the main reason why I like this pick. His hit rate is okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. It's close to around the middle. But the best thing about this pick is the matchup against the Thunder, because the Thunder allow the 3rd least amount of points in the entire NBA. Also, we have seen him play the Thunder throughout his career, and throughout the entirety of his young career, he has not had much success at all against them. He's under his points line at this line of 27.5 in 7 of 8 games, averaging just 22 a game. They make sure to put a ton of attention on Anthony Edwards. They don't give him a ton of opportunities. And with the way I think this game 1 is going to go, I don't see why that would be any different. I think they're going to lock in on him. And with him going under consistently in his hit rates as well, plus the head-to-head, I just don't see a reason for why you take this over. I think it's leaning under a ton, and that's why I like this pick so much. So go take Anthony Edwards under 27.5 points. Just like with the other picks, I love it a ton. And now we can get into my last pick of the video, which is going to be Nolan to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He is over this mark in 4 of his last 5, averaging 2.8 a game, 8 of his last 10, averaging 2.5 a game, and then 11 of his last 20, still averaging over 1.5, averaging 1.8 in these games. So once again, a great hit rate. And then as far as the matchup component goes, the Angels are going to be playing the Athletics, and the Athletics are going to be facing a better pitcher than we've seen so far throughout this video, but he still hasn't had a ton of success to start the year. He almost has a 4 ERA and a whip of 1.32, so he's a little bit better than the pitchers I showed you earlier, but he's still not great. I do think he's going to give Nolan a ton of opportunities to go over this mark. All we need is a hit and an RBI, 2 hits, a hit and a run from him, something like that, and this will cash us out. I think it has a great likelihood of happening, so go lock it in. Nolan, I love it. Those are my 6 picks. Hope you appreciated the video, and until next time, let's all go print some money.